Hey everybody, Wave 3 News Meteorologist Ryan Hoke here with a Hokey video blog update. Rain and thunderstorms this morning. We will see a drier afternoon though. Then we look down the line toward a rain to snow chance as we head toward midweek. A lot to talk about. Let's get to today's Hokey weather fact first. We're talking about snowstorms. For the snow lover in your life, here's a fun fact for them. On average, about 105 snow-producing storms hit the U.S. each year. You can tell your friends you learned that this morning on the Hokey video blog. All right, Kentucky One Health SkyTrack camera at Churchill Downs showing us low visibility as the rain falls here in the city. Visibility now down to 1.5 miles. You'll see even lower visibility with some fog up toward Jefferson County, Indiana, up toward Trimble County as well, so take it easy out there as you head throughout the morning hours. Temperatures have dropped into the upper to middle 40s up in southern Indiana in places, near 50 from Paoli to Austin. Still in the upper 50s down south. They haven't had that big batch of rain like we had, of course, up in southern Indiana this morning with the thunderstorms. More of a scattered rain scenario, so not as much rain-cooled air down that way. We've also got the front moving in that's helping to take down those temperatures. Stronger thunderstorm moving through eastern Henry to northern Franklin counties at this time. That's going to be moving out very quickly. By the time you watch this, this will be in Lexington's viewing area. Otherwise, the clouds are in here. Some breaks in those up to our north, though, as this cold front pushes on through. That's going to push all the rain down to our south progressively as we go throughout the morning hours. So it's going to be a dry afternoon here in Metro Louisville. Here's what it looks like on the high-resolution rapid refresh model. We're in the upper 50s by 10:30 this morning. Most of the rain already gone by then. By 12 noon, eating lunch, maybe a small shower chance or two south of the river, but I think by the early afternoon, most of this will be out of here. Temperatures recover back into the lower 60s. And that's going to be very close to what we had this morning, around just after midnight with 63 degrees. So we'll kind of see two high temperatures around the same point there, just two different times of the day. So the high temperature is still the same, it's just it happens twice. Kind of a funny setup there. We may see a few additional showers try to move through tonight with another wave of energy. I'm not real confident on that. It may still be dry. I think we'll be dry after at least 10 o'clock, though. Temperatures get down to the 50s by 9:30, but even cooler after that point. Just how cool are we talking? How about 37 tonight? After breaking that record high temperature yesterday at 76 degrees and blew out the 125-year-old record of 74 set back in 1891. 63 doesn't look too shabby, but compared to the 76, tomorrow's high of 50s is going to not feel too good, all right? 35 Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, we're mostly dry, mostly cloudy as well, 52. But the showers move in Tuesday night, and by early Wednesday morning, we are seeing the rain move in here. This is the system we talked about yesterday on our blog update, and this system is looking more and more like it's going to be tracking on a westward track. Pretty much the low pressure goes either right over us or just south and east of us. And I think the snow, the heavy band of snow, would set up somewhere from either St. Louis to Chicago or Carbondale, Illinois to Fort Wayne, Indiana. One of those two tracks or somewhere in between. I do think it will stay west of our area, the heavy snow. Now, the light snow on the backside of this, that's a different story. That begins to wrap in western Kentucky as we go throughout Wednesday night into early Thursday morning as temperatures begin to drop. Our confidence on this at about a 6. I wanted to show you some of this model data here from the GFS. This kind of shows you more out in time what the system will do. It goes up toward the Lake Erie area, somewhere between Toledo and Cleveland, Ohio, up there. A 982 millibar low. It's pretty strong. And that's going to pull in some of that colder air. But notice where the 32-degree line is on here. This is by about 1 a.m. Thursday morning. It's still off to our west. Temperatures may be very difficult to come by in terms of accumulation. It might be above freezing for the entire event here, as the Euro is saying right now. GFS a little more bullish with some colder air moving in, trying to switch this over to snow quicker and potentially with a better possibility of sticking the snow. But both models at this time are pretty gung-ho about not much snow coming out of this. This wraparound snow would be maybe half inch up to an inch in some places. That's not our official forecast. This is not our official forecast at this point. I don't want you to burn this into your head because we still have about 24 hours before we'll start putting out snow total accumulations for this. But I want you to get a general idea of where that heavy band is going to set up on Wednesday, and you'll see that the GFS version of this is the 0Z here, 6Z I should say, goes from pretty much St. Louis to Chicago, and that's pretty much a favorable track we've seen over the last 24 hours of model data. So this one's not in the bag yet, but we're starting to grow confidence on it. And I think we'll start to see, maybe some small adjustments being made. It may try to trend back a little farther to the east, but I still think it would avoid our counties in terms of the heavy snowfall. We still get the light snowfall on the backside of it. We'll keep you updated on it, especially when it comes to temperatures. Those will be crucial. All right, earliest alert outlook, 40s and 50s as we start March. The GFS has gone very cold. Here's the deal. We've got this big cold shot trying to move in as we head toward the end of the month and the first of the next month here. But where is it going to go? Is it going to be in the Northeast? Is it going to be over the upper Midwest? Is it going to be over us? And there's going to be a very fine line between where the cold is and where it's kind of mild for this time of year. So we will have to trend this over the next several days. If you see big flip-flops on this 14-day earliest alert outlook, don't be surprised. The model data may go back and forth because it's just so far out in time, and there's no real great way to gauge exactly where that's going to go. So that's the caution there with these extended forecasts. Sometimes our confidence is very low, but we have to give you what our best guess is. That's it for now, folks. Enjoy the drier weather this afternoon. Sorry about the early wake-up call this morning with the thunder. We will certainly see you tonight on Wave 3 News at 6.